Hello guys, welcome back to today's class. In the last class, we have covered everything regarding Linux. We saw what is Linux and some of the few basic commands which we are using in real time. So today we will see about the remaining Linux commands which we are using very commonly using Killer Coda. For that, let me open Killer Coda first. You need to search for Killer Coda, Playground, Ubuntu, and yes, we are ready now. So let me increase the size so that you can see clearly. Okay. So yesterday we saw Linux ls command, touch command, mkdir, rmdir, cd, ls-a, start command, everything we saw yesterday, right? So today we will continue from cat. Okay, for that let me create one file. Okay, so I'm creating a file, touch file1, file2. I have created two files here. Okay, so I don't know what is there inside this file, right? To see what is the content inside this two file, we can use cat command. Okay, let's say if I say cat file1, okay, see, I don't see anything because inside file1 nothing is there. Okay, suppose if you want to write anything inside this file, okay, so how can we do it? You can type cat greater than file1, which means it will open an space. Here you can type anything. Here you can type I am a girl, kind of thing. Hi everyone. Okay, and I'm just clicking Control C. Okay, so I wrote this two line. Now cat file1. See, this line is there. I am a girl. Okay, because I have entered Control C in the same line. So if you want to save this line also, you have to click enter again and then you need to do. So let me do that again so that you can see. Cat greater than file1, and I am typing I am a girl. Okay, and here hi everyone, and again I am clicking enter, then Control C, so that these two lines will be saved. See, these two lines are saved now, right? Now I am going to type something else. File1, and I am saying hi. Okay, and enter Control C. See, if I give cat file1, the old content is erased. The new content is showing. So I don't want to erase this one. So what should I do now? You can, instead of giving one greater than, you need to give another greater than. Okay. Now it will open a space. Here you can write anything. Hi, this is new line. And I'm clicking enter, Control C. So let me open this file now. See, the old line hi is there, and my new line, this is new line, it is also there. It will get added. Okay, so if you want to add new lines, then you need to use double greater than. Okay, if you don't want the old content, then you can just use single greater than. Okay, this is how you will write a content inside a file. Okay, so basically cat command is used to view the contents of the file. If you write any content, if you want to write any content, then you can use single greater than or double greater than. Okay, now we will see about //. So what do you mean by // I'm giving cd. Okay, now let's see my location. What is my location? /root. So everything start with this slash only. Every folder start with this slash only. This is the entry point of the file. Okay, files or folders. So all the files will be started from this slash only. If I give cd slash, okay, ls, see all the files are there. So this is the starting point of every files. Okay, so if I want to go back means pwd, see I can't go. I'm giving cd dot dot again and I'm trying to open. See, I can't go. There is no other place. This is the entry point of all the files and folders. Okay. Okay. Now, which path I am in? I'm inside forward slash, right? I'm giving ls. So let's see what are all these files. Okay. So first of all, this bin. What is this bin? This bin contains all the executable files. Okay, all the binary files will be contained. For example, cd slash bin, I'm giving ls. See, these whatever the files are in green color, they are executable. They are executable files which is there inside this Linux system. Okay, so all the Linux executable files will be located in slash bin folder. Okay, now I am going back cd dot dot giving ls. So we saw about bin. Then boot files. Boot. What do you mean by boot? So when you start your machine, when you start your computer, you will see the company logo first, right? Something like Lenovo or Acer. The company name will be there and it will load for some time. Then it will start, right? So similarly, in Linux system, we have grub. So grub is the bootloader for the Linux system. Okay, what this grub will do? This grub will check if everything is working fine or not. Okay, for example, CPU, RAM, everything is working fine or not. If everything is working, then only the Linux machine will start, or else it won't start. Okay, to check everything, this grub is used. So all this kind of boot files are present in this folder. Okay, for example, cd slash boot. Okay, if I give cd slash boot, ls, see the grub folder is there. This is the bootloader of the Linux system. Okay, now I am going back cd dot dot. Okay, ls. So we saw about bin, boot, and this etc. What is this etc? This etc consists of all the configuration files. Okay, for example, username, password. So everything will be there inside this etc folder. Okay, and we have dev. Dev means not developer, dev means devices. Okay, so all the device that are connected will be stored here. For example, the SSD card. Okay, in Windows we will be have local disk D, C. So these are all one of the devices, right? Similarly, whatever the devices attached with this Linux system, those details will be present inside this dev folder. Okay, dev means devices. Then we have slash tmp. So tmp folder is used for storing the temporary files. So it just consists of the temporary files of this Linux system. Okay. And then we have sys folder. So in this sys folder, it contains all the logs. Let me show you. See, these are all the logs related to that Linux system. For example, what is log? So log means records. For example, if you are doing some work, okay, the logs will be stored there, right? For example, first you did this, you did that, the first step, all the details of the work is called as record. Okay, so when we are doing something, when we are playing something, when we are working on something, we will take some records, right? So those records is called as logs. So all the log file will be stored in this sys folder. Okay, so mostly we saw about everything. So these are all the main folders which we need to know. Okay, so other folders we will see one by one later on. Okay, for now it's not needed. So now let's go to the next topic. So I am going inside root folder. Okay, so what is there inside this? The files which we have created and the file system which is already there in this Linux machine. Okay, so here I am creating another file. Okay, file 4, which how can we create? Touch file 4. I have created this file. Okay, now it is inside, where it is inside root folder, right? Now I want to move this file 4 to tmp folder. Okay, if I want to move this file 4 to any other location, then you need to use move command. Move means mv. Okay, the source, what is the source? This one, right? Move this file 4, okay, to which location? tmp location, which means slash, because everything is start from slash, right? tmp slash. Okay, so inside tmp I want to save this file. Okay, this is the source file and this is the destination location. Okay, I'm giving enter. Okay, now it is moved. Let's see, now the file 4 is not present here. If I go back to tmp, okay, I'm giving ls, see, the file 4 is there, right? Suppose, let's say I don't want to move the files. I just wanted to copy the files. Okay, I don't want to move. I want to copy the files. Then you can use copy command. Okay, for example, let me go back to root folder again so that my files are present there. See, file 1 and file 2. So now I'm going to copy this file 2 to the tmp location. Okay, so cp, the file name is file 2. So file 2, what's the destination location? Slash tmp slash. Okay, now I copied. If I give ls, the file 2 is still present here and it is also copied in tmp folder. Let's verify once. cd slash tmp ls. See, the file 2 is present here. So this is how we will copy the files. Okay, so let me clear the screen. Okay, suppose if I want to find a file, I don't know where the file is located. In which location the file is there, I don't know that. So I want to search the file. I want to find the file. So how can we find it? For example, the file 1 which we have already created. Okay, how can we find it? We will have one command which is find command. Okay, can say like find. Okay, find, from where I need to search. I need to search everywhere. Everywhere means the starting point, which is the forward slash. I need to search every files. Okay, what is the name? Hyphen name. What is the name? File 1. So what it will do? It will search the file. Okay, see, I can see this file 1 inside this root file. Okay. Suppose if you have specific location, okay, for I just gave forward slash because I don't know the location, so I just told the system to search everywhere. So if you have specific location, let's say find slash in root folder, search this file. Okay, see, it is also showing the same result. Okay, so this is how we will find the files. Okay, So now we will see how we will install a software in the Linux machine. Okay, so for that we need to know the types first of all. Okay, first we have Debian. Okay, Debian is very famous. Okay, so from Debian they have added more software and found Ubuntu, which we are currently using in this killer coda. Okay, this one is also more famous. So in this machine, in this Debian Ubuntu machine, to install something, we use apt. Okay, apt store. We have apt stores. Just like in Android mobile phone, we have Play Store to install all these softwares, right? Applications, right? Similarly, in Debian and in Ubuntu machine, we have this apt store to install these softwares. Okay. So APT stands for Advanced Package Tool. Okay, using this apt store we download the softwares. Okay, we have another machine which is the paid one. This is also very famous, but it is paid one, so we will pay for support. So in this Red Hat, and from Red Hat they found some free versions also, which is Fedora and CentOS. So here we have Yum Store. Okay, just like in Apple Mobile we have app stores, right? So similarly we have Yum stores here, which means Yellow Dog Update Manager. Okay, so using these stores only we will install the softwares. Okay, so now I am using Ubuntu machine, so let's see how we will install the software. Okay, for example, if I type cal, the calendar is not available but can be installed with apt install ncal. It is already showing, right? So we can install like this. Okay, apt install ncal. So what it will do, it will install the calendar. Okay, see, it is installed. How can we verify if it is installed or not? You need to type which ncal. See, it is there, right? If you want to uninstall, then you need to use apt remove ncal. So what it will do, it will remove it will uninstall the calendar from this machine. Okay, so now let's see if it is installed or not. See, it is not showing. Before it was showing, now it is not showing. So this is how we will install the softwares. Okay, suppose, let me clear the screen. Suppose I want to know the disk usage of the folders. Okay, you can have df. Okay, it will show all the disk and all the usage and how much use, how much is available, every details it will show here. Okay, but it is in bytes, right? I want to see in human understandable language. Then you can write df-h. So here I can see clearly, right? So this is the size and this is used, this is available, this much percent is used, and the folder details. Okay, so to see the disk usage, you have this df-h. Okay, And suppose if I want to see the folder size of the particular folder, okay, if you want to see the size of the particular folder, then you can use du, okay, sorry, du hyphen sh command. For example, I want to see the folder size of tmp folder, okay, see, this is the folder size, okay. So if I remove this yes, see what it is showing. I am removing this yes. So now it is showing all the tmp folders, all files. It will show all files. If I just wanted to see the particular tmp file, then you can use the command which I used before, du-sh/tmp. I hope all the commands are clear for everyone today. So we will see more Linux command tomorrow. Let me know if you have any doubts in the comment section. I will reply to everyone. If you found this video helpful, do share and subscribe. Thank you everyone. Bye.